Welcome back. It's something we all deal with, ladies and guys, no matter how old you are. It's loving and appreciating ourselves, actually liking ourselves. Seems so simple, but it's not.
It's not.
Here to offer a few tips tonight, Dr. Anne-Marie Love. Welcome back, Dr. Love.
Hey, thanks for having me here today, because this is an important time of year to be looking at this. We get so busy in November, December that if you don't take 5 minutes to be nice to yourself now, you're probably not going to do it in November.
You're not going to. And then the winter weather, we get in those moods.
We get more negative.
Exactly. So
and busier.
You have kind of some tips to get us to like ourselves within a week, though, and you tried this.
I tried this. It made a huge difference.
Okay, so how do we get started on this? This is tough.
It is tough, but we have this negative mindset. We're always looking at what isn't done, what isn't good enough, and sometimes there are things that don't even matter, like the trash, as opposed to the fact that everybody around us at the breakfast table is smiling.
You don't really notice those things.
I know, and yet that's really what's important.
So you're it's the glass half empty feeling.
Right. And so you start looking for what's right in your day. When you're looking for, well, that brings us to number 2. You look for what people are doing right.
So not just what is happening, but what other people are doing as well.
Right. And you try to catch them doing something right. You probably heard the statistics that we tell toddlers no so many times a day, instead of saying, good boy, to put your toy away. But we do it with all of us. And so if you can say, thank you so much for remembering to do such and such, and you have to just stop there. You can't go, this time, because that's what all of us want to do, but you just have to stop right there.
Just stop and catch yourself.
Right.
Now, I know a lot of us, we're going to bed, our minds wandering, thinking about stress and then
tomorrow,
the next day.
Right.
But this is a really important part of this week plan.
This is very important. What we concentrate on right before we go to bed is what our mind goes through all night long. And so it really affects your wellness, how you sleep, and so on. So doing kind of a play-by-play through your day, but with a totally different intention. You are looking for, what did you do right today? Did you drink enough water? Were you kind to the people around you? Did you start to say something nasty and you stopped yourself? Did you start to beat yourself up, but you stopped?
Those are all good. Those aren't say, well, no, I started to say this. Well, you stopped.
I did better than yesterday.
That's right. All right, on to number 4. Oh, getting frustrated with yourself.
Exactly. And most of us could be arrested for abuse for what we say to ourselves.
I agree. We're horrible to ourselves.
We are horrible to ourselves. And, you know, what we say to others isn't always kind, but what we say to ourselves is truly tragic. So the line I like is, I'm doing the best that I can. If I could do better, I would do better. And if I treat myself with kindness, I will do better.
Will do better.
Because you will do better than if you're beating yourself up. If beating yourself up worked, we would all be brilliant, talented, and have no problems. I
know, right?
It doesn't work that well.
It really doesn't. And so on to the last tip, frustration with others.
Right. It's to develop a curiosity about why are they acting that way, and it's really more of a cognitive thing. It's not just being kind, but it's going, why would they be acting this way? And I was driving in traffic, and there was this car acting somewhat erratic, not to the point of being unsafe, but I was getting a little frustrated, and I thought, you know, the only good excuse for that is needing to go to the hospital. They turned off to go to the hospital, and I went, wow. Oh, I wish them well, and I went on in my day, but any frustration evaporated because it was like, I'll bet you somebody was in labor.
That's right, you never know.
You don't know. So it's like, why, and if you start out your day late saying, I'm not gonna make it everybody else's problem.
All right. I'm going to try this, Dr. Love. Like I said, you tried it, so I think we could all at least try it, right?
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me on.
Of course, if you would like to learn more about Dr. Love's 1-week plan, or would like some of your questions answered, or you have a topic suggestion, you can send your questions to drlove@upnorthlive.com, and she'll be back on next month for you.